What is up, guys? XJ9 here, and today's going to be a video about how to base 100% Amascut group mode, 5-man team. It doesn't really matter what style you use, it's whatever you're comfortable with, but however, I will be using a melee setup for this. If you're using magic, obviously you just wear magic setup with, like, masterwork, armor, or really whatever. Like, as long as you cast, reflect, or debilitate, you'll be fine. What style I'm using isn't important, especially at 100% rage. It's just about what I'm doing in the fight. I just decided to have fun and use melee. So let's just go about what I'm using with gear. I'm using full vestment robes, helmet, top, legs, and boots. Relentless 5, Crackling 4, Biting 4 mobile. Biting 4 mobile, very important. Impatient 4, Devoted 4, and Enhanced Devoted 4. Again, a lot of people do not get Biting 4 mobile, so if you have to, I guess it would be like Biting 4 and that's it, and then you might have to replace the Enhanced Devoted, which might not be a big deal, honestly, especially if you soul split a lot, so up to you. Zuck Cape, Essence of Finality with a barrel chest anchor, actually, and I just like it because of the 10% damage reduction it gives to the whole team and yourself. It also increases the hit chance on the boss by 4 affinity. Uh, it's not required if you're on a Zerkar or like maybe Supreme Brawler, but if you're not, yeah, you definitely probably would want it unless someone has Blackstone arrows, but I'm not doing that. I'm just using a barrel chest anchor for damage reduction. Just focusing on tanking. Champion's Ring, just because we have Primal Abyssal Armor Spikes, and they do bleed the target, so even though I'm not going to be like casting bleeds, I still will benefit from 4% crit chance and a little bit of not bleed damage, damage based on the bleed, like critical hit damage. It's kind of insignificant. You could get away with like a superior Leviathan ring if you wanted to, or even a Silent Surgeon ring, honestly. Silent Surgeon might actually be better, not even lying. Actually, I might need to try that out sometime. Zermago's Nexus, obviously for runes and tankiness. I actually use a Exakill just because when you put it on the boss and leave it on it, the boss takes 12% more damage, but you also take 12% less damage. And yeah, you use Zerk and you take a lot of damage, which is a little bit annoying, but even after the Zerk, it's kind of nice of be able to chill. Usually Zerk when she's not doing much damage anyway, so I don't have big issues with it personally. Scrimshaw Vampirism just to heal off the boss. You could swap to a Gamora if you're more comfortable, but Scrimshaw Vamp is pretty chill, especially because, you might be taking a lot of damage as base. If you're like free DPS, you can definitely use a Gamora, but base is so, oh my god, yeah, you definitely want a Vampirism. Uh, I have I have 2 Lang Swords, but honestly, I only use these sometimes for the minions. Honestly, I don't think you even need these. I sometimes use it for Flurry, mostly when I was doing like lower enrage, like normal kill. I don't think you even need these Kopeshes. Like maybe I just have main hand just to use for the spear shield, I guess. But even then, you only put on the spear shield for a little bit. So if you don't have Kopeshes, you could 100% just ignore this. But it is nice, especially if you're doing a different role, such as like killing chains. You would, you might barge and you might cast destroy or flurry because you only have assault. It's the only melee channeled bleed that you can put with greater barge. So just saying. Power burst of vitality. Scythe just to help with scarabs and throw it at Amascut so we don't take so much AoE damage. Pretty nice. Divine Spirit Shield is you don't need it for 100 rage, but it helps when because a lot of people do a strategy where the scarabs when they're about to explode, you cast Reflect, put on Divine Spirit Shield, and then Vitality Pot, and you could even shield them at that point, and you won't take that much damage at all. So again, not really needed, especially for 100 rage. You can see the runes in my rune pouch. There's supposed to be water runes in this one. I'll just mouse over it quick. Again, you can look on the bottom right of your screen, and you'll see all of them. I have some Dice Brews, Super Stardom Brews. You can use regular. Honestly, I just use it just because I don't want to die to something. I'm still learning the boss. I'm still trying to get comfortable, especially with different people. The chemistry is like sometimes off. Sometimes we don't get the phase. Again, Primal Abyssal Armor Spikes, best spikes you can have. It applies a bleed, pretty good. Excalibur for healing, definitely. I like to use it like just whenever it's up, maybe at the beginning of the fight. Elder Oliva Salve, Adrenaline Renewal Flask, Luck of Doors for when the boss is dead, and Vulnerability Bomb. Besides that, Arc Perks, again, will be Conservation of Energy, Death Ward, and Fury the Small. Very standard and typical. If you're learning, I would definitely use a Hellhound. I have a Hellhound out right now, but if you're comfortable, bring a Calgren Demon. Preferably a DPS should really have a Calgren Demon out, and the base should be on Hellhound, because the DPS do not take any damage compared to the base. Besides that, I guess Runes for Disruption Shield, that's really it. Sometimes I do things like Enfeeble or Smoke Cloud, but, you know, sometimes it would be nice if someone else did, but I always have to do that, so really whatever you want. I think the most important thing is probably have Disruption Shield, honestly. If no Smoke Cloud, no Enfeeble, oh, you know what, whatever, right? Aura, probably best Aura would probably be Aegis Aura. Again, if you want speed, you would definitely use like a Zerkar or a Brawler Aura, and I don't know, Mamp can be okay, I guess, but I guess that's really it. Besides that, what would you do before that? I don't think I mentioned the Primal Gauntlets, by the way. I kind of forgot, guys. I use Primal Gauntlets +5. The reason being is that I'm going to put a section for this. These Gloves of Passage are really suck. They suck. So, 14 damage bonus, pretty low armor, and all it does is, if you use Havoc or Smash, your next ability does 60% more damage, and like that's fine, but like, you know, pretty much plus 500 HP and 2%, 1.8% damage reduction, and armor is, I think, better. The bleed value also doesn't really matter, because do you know magic bleeds are actually burned? So Corruption Blast, Combust, Roar of Awakening Special aren't classified as bleeds. So it doesn't even boost that. So that sucks ass. Bloat isn't a bleed. I think that's kind of dumb. I think Gloves of Passage just boost burns and everything. I mean maybe you know, Monkey's Paw, where like they do some BS thing where it ends up being like OP, but I don't know. It just feels like shit. Like the gloves are just So that's pretty much it. Again, you would want to you know, Lantidime Stick, Penance Powder, Desert Pantheon, and go to Thermal Bath and Anachronia, and that's pretty much it. And then find a team. We're gonna go right into a clip. Guys, I actually did the kill already, but we're gonna go and watch me do the kill, and also I talked over it. I had a nice team going with me that let me talk, and I gave them shout outs. You can definitely do this boss without voice chat, but you just need to type in the group chat for this one specific part in part 6. Yeah, I guess that's really it. I guess I'll see you there. Okay. Is that really it? I think that is it. Bye-bye. Guys, XJ9 here. We're going to do a base kill with melee. I'm going to show you how to do this 100 enrage kill with some teammates. They're going to be listening to me. Like, you know, but, you know, we've been doing like 3 kills, 4 kills, so we're all going to pot up right now. I think we're ready. This guy is just, yep, I guess we're going, guys. So let's go in. We're going to attack Amascut, and I'm going to put a, again, it's not really important what I'm doing. Like, you can pay attention to my melee rotation, but right here I'm basing, right? And I'm going to put some damage reduction. I'm going to put a pulverize on her. Melee, so it's red, green, blue. And now I'm going to cast Debilitate, and with Magic Prayer, and just try to tank these hits right here. I'll keep that, she's hitting me with melee, so I'm going to put Melee Prayer on. I kind of scuffed my DPS, but that's okay, guys. So these Scarabs, we're going to ignore them. We're going to cast Reflectant Vitality Pot once they're close to blowing up. When she says bend to the knee, I'm going to group up with my DPS pile here. So the Scarabs actually died because we did enough damage, so that's fine. I'm going to help this guy with his Gorilla Gatekeeper. Just a little damage, just whatever. I'm going to go kill this Crocodile with some basics. Do not use Thresholds or you'll kill yourself. He's dead. Kill this other Crocodile. And I'm going to try to do these statues here. I have someone doing statues as well. But if you can't do one, I'll do the other. No problem. So I'm going to help Ampikin now. Click. It's yellow. Click. I'm waiting because it's green. Click. I did 3, so I'm done. I'm going to debuff the boss preemptively for my teammates to do damage once they're finished. You can put on Magic Prayer here to help and just kill these minions. There's some Crocodile, so definitely want to kill the Crocodile. Crocodile's dead. We're waiting for her to get staggered, like right now. We're going to Zerk now, and we're going to do big damage. I'm going to put it down Prism. And again, just deal as much damage as you can to the boss right now. Not going to talk about my rotation, guys. It's about the mechanics. I am on a Zerkara, but if you're not on a Zerkara, definitely apply debuffs if you're not on Necromancy. I'm gonna pulverize the boss in a second. So it's melee, range, magic. Go back on the boss. Keep magic or range prayer during this part. Debilitate if you need to. Don't walk away. Attack the boss. So again, when you want to wait for these scrubs are going to explode soon, we're going to cast Reflect, Vitality Pot, put on a Spirit Shield, and we're going to tank this damage. Boom. Absolutely fine. Now we're going to kill these scarabs, and we're going to throw it to the gorilla here, the gatekeeper gorilla. Once we do that, I'm going to throw these into the portal quick to help. We need to throw a total of 4 scarabs into the portal. I'll be through 5, so that should be plenty. If I don't see a change, I will throw more. I'm going to throw some on the east side, I think, maybe like 2. I'm not sure if they even did it yet. They might have. So we have a lot of excess scarabs to mitigate damage. You can throw at Amascut herself to prevent the damage hitting the team. I'm going to click on the yellow statue. Yellow statue. It's green. You know, it's yellow statue. I did it 3 times, so we're done with this statue. I'm going to try to kill some minions. I'm going to debuff the boss fast. I'm going to so we're actually done, as the statues are not glowing green anymore. And we're going to throw these scarabs at the boss to prevent the team from getting wiped and to make it less stressful, because some people might forget to cast Reflect. So I'm going to keep killing these. I'm going to throw this there. We're on Soul Split at this point. We're going to go build up, and we're going to Zerk and DPS her, just a phaser. We have a lot of time. So again, if you want to do scarabs, you're absolutely fine at 100% enrage. Drink up your potions. So we're gonna do the east side here. I'm gonna throw some of these scarabs. I am intercepting this time, as in Killa's gonna go first on my team. And yep, we're good. Killa will channel this fragment. You can do all 4 at once or 2, but we'll see what we end up doing here. As sometimes people yellow it. So all we're doing is cycling. Every time we take that big hit, we just cycle. I'm just going to keep building on Amascut. Cast a defensive, disruption shield. Someone's killing the minions south as well to prevent them from harming the lights. So after this finishes, you can either click on it or go to the west side. I'm not sure what my team's going to do. We'll find out. So we can go west or click, but I'd rather go west. Let's see what we do. Let's go west, guys. Yep, everyone go west. Great job. We're doing the west ones now. I'm going to take this hit now. I'll walk back. Oh my god, that hurts. We need to do that right away, guys. We cast a reflect here. That hurts a lot doing this like this, actually. I'm not sure if I recommend it. It might be better to just do 2 pieces. Cast those reflects, guys. Oh, someone clicked on with 3. I mean, whatever. I mean, it might have been too much damage for them or something. So, who's going to go on it? Oh, it's me. We need to protect the minions. The other teammates need to kill the minions. I'm going in front of the boss. Great job. So make sure Tumikin's protected. Zuenjin's going to go in front. Do not rush this phase. I'm going to start DPSing now. Hell's Shadow will go in front. I'm going to keep attacking the boss here. There's only, I think, 1 set of minions that appear as well. So after you kill the initial 3, you should be fine. So we're done. I think we're taking a little bit too much damage there, and we want to be safe. So now we're doing the Tumikin fragment. We never did that before. I will say, I think it's better just do one side complete than do the other side, because you take 4x damage, which is honestly kind of high. So yeah, definitely recommend just doing one side. We only need 2 people for here, but it's fine. Like, I don't even need to walk like this, but hey, if you're doing lower group sizes, this is what you would do. You want to kill that light steel Alk that's walking. I'm melee, so I can't do that. I'm going to re-overload. We're going to click on this, and Tumikin needs to reform. So, protect Tumikin, and someone needs to go front. Killif needs to go in front of instantly. Protect Tumikin. It's me. I'm going to go in front of the boss. One more cycle. It's Suijin. Stay behind so Suijin, the guy who gets called out, can do it. So I'm going to go do the pads now. Here we just build up. We're going to do some damage to the middle fragment. So I'm gonna make some callouts in the voice, otherwise we'd have to type it. So let's see what it gets chosen. It's east, so I'm going east. So let's see what happens here. It's diamond, so I would type diamond, but it's diamond. Now it's bird. So he's gonna go on the bird on the bottom there. Now it's glove. Now it's two forks, 2 utensils, like 2 sticks. Hook. Hook. We did it. They're clicking on the Raksha fragments. Now this part we want to do big AoE. Get ready to cast Threads of Fate. Massive AoE. I'm going to debuff the boss here for next phase. I'm going to put some enfeeble action. So kill these minions. AoE them. Want to kill them as fast as possible, guys. If you get this bar, you would just spread out, but it might go away. This damage a boss at this point, and you really want to deplete this bar, unless there's a minion. Oh, there's a minion left, guys! Ooh, yeah, the minion, there's 5 people. Oh, shit, that hurt! Oh, are we okay? Okay, I think we're okay. Okay, we're okay. Almost died. Jeez, yeah, there was a minion left. It was on top of another minion. We want to damage the boss to the HP cap. Once it's HP capped, we have time to debuff and just build up your souls. And this last phase is very simple. I would definitely just tell one guy to do the roll. I'm going to go to the pillar, invoke it, and then you just DPS the boss, and she should die. As long as it's not Scarab. So here we go. I'm going to cast a Pulverize on her. I'm going to cast Immortality, just to get some damage reduction. Mage Prayer. So I get ready to I'm gonna get ready here to cast my little provoke ability. So let's see what she chooses. She chose Ampikin. You're gonna run, dive to the corner, evoke, stand here. Boom. Now we're gonna go and attack her, and she should just die instantly. Lock the dwarves on, and she's just dead. Very easy last phase. Very easy. So we'll see what we got. We got dog shit. I mean, nothing's. The mechanics are going off right now, guys. The guy actually took damage. What the guys? This boss is ready, right? So I hope you liked the video. I might add a little bit of a talking point if I want to, but you know, I'm gonna do some maybe more kills with this team right now. That's pretty much how you do it, whether you're using melee, range, any style as base. Again, maybe this video will have other DPS roles. Right now it's this base. Not published yet. Leave a comment below. Thank you. Bye.